Hey, it's Charmander, the guy everyone picked because who doesn't like fire dragons / lizards? Too bad that means you're going to be put up against the rock gym, followed shortly by the water gym, meaning you're going to be countered for the entirety of the early game. Ugh. But enough silliness. Charmander takes a lot of traits from various lizards, and one would assume the salamander based on its name, though that doesn't make a lot of sense since actual salamanders are largely aquatic. He evolves into Charmeleon later in life, and to be frank, this is one of the most uninspired evolutions out there. Charmeleon gets a little bit bigger, bulkier, more tough, and gains a horn, but otherwise it's nearly identical to its previous evolution. Charizard makes a much more drastic change, however, gaining full wings, a large increase in mass in its lower body, and overall a much more intimidating physique. I'm not overly fond of its tiny T-Rex arms, since I always felt they distracted from Charizard's otherwise powerful body type, but whatever. Charizard is one of only 2 Pokemon thus far to have 2 Mega Evolutions, largely due to its popularity. Charizard X, in my opinion, is the better design of the 2, mostly because of the weird fin arms that Charizard Y has, which just look pointless and out of place. The Char family was generally accepted as overrated and the tool of fanboys until very recently. A crippling 4x rock weakness made it impractical to use, and Charizard's stats were middling at best. Both Mega Evolutions made it quite popular to the point that it recently made the special rules ban for rating battles Season 11. Thematically, Charizard follows the previous Solar families as having an affinity for the sun. Regular Charizard's hidden ability increases its special in the sun, and Mega Charizard Y automatically creates Sun on the battlefield. Mega Charizard X drops this for the ability Tough Claws, increasing the damage of moves that make physical contact, and trades the Flying type for Dragon. The idea is good since everyone always wanted the Pokemon to show its draconic traits more effectively, but it always runs into the frequent problem of a Pokemon that is clearly flying, but doesn't have the typing or ability to prevent ground moves from hitting it. Part of me wishes they would have changed the Pokemon around a bit and given it Levitate as an ability. I feel like Charizard X could have been an excellent bruiser / tank with only 2 weaknesses and a rerolling of stats. The Tough Claws aspect isn't easily demonstrated in its design as the nails don't grow in any size or anything, so I'm to assume they're trying to imply the shoulder spikes are what gives the damage boost, but that doesn't quite flow right given the name. The Charmander family is one of the most notable and popular Pokemon designs for a good reason. While you could argue that a lot of the Charizard love comes from the fire and dragon so cool mindset, I feel that it works well in demonstrating the prototypical dragon while giving it a unique flair. The first 2 stages of the family are overly similar, but the family ultimately comes together quite well in design and theme.